Welcome back. We stay with a big story of how ahead of the Independence Day, ex-servicemen have stepped up their protest demanding implementation of one rank, one pension scheme. Earlier today, they resisted eviction as Delhi police tried to clear all demonstrators from protest venue at Jantar Mantar, and now the government has ensured at the highest levels that there will be no intervention in their protest. We are also expecting the Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi to visit the ex-servicemen at Jantar Mantar any time now. Vijay is joining us from Jantar Mantar. Vijay, you've been speaking to a lot of war veterans. When you had questioned them on Rahul Gandhi's decision to visit them at Jantar Mantar and jump into the one rank, one pension fight, they have made it clear they do not want the Congress or any other political leader to use this platform for their own gain, but they would like to have Rahul Gandhi, if he wants to join and see that they can be part of one rank, one pension fight, he is allowed to, but he won't be allowed to make any speeches at the venue.
Well, exactly. That's what the ex-servicemen who have been protesting here demanding one rank, one pension at Jantar Mantar have been saying that this platform has been apolitical. So therefore, while they welcome any political leader who wants to come forward and talk to them, he will not be allowed to make any political speeches from this particular platform here. I'm joined by a few ex-servicemen. Joining me now first is Commander Bhatia. So thank you so much for speaking with Times Now. So an entire monsoon session of Parliament was there, and the government could very well have raised this issue, or even the opposition, of one rank, one pension. Now we hear that Rahul Gandhi is in fact going to come out and reach out to you. Do you think this is pure political opportunism? How do you see this?
Yes, I see it as political opportunism. Armed forces have always been apolitical and will always remain apolitical.
I'm also joined by Wing Commander Bassi, who's also present at the spot, sir. So what do you have to say? Rahul Gandhi coming forward, reaching out to you again, is it political opportunism, or how do you see this? Because the present government had in fact promised OROP as one of their election promises. The previous government failed to do anything in this regard.
We have not allowed any political figure to come here and politicize the system, and we shall not allow them to do it in the near future. But from 73 onwards, the armed forces have been degraded. If you recollect, that's it, the pension, the service people were getting 70% of the last pay drawn. It was reduced to 50%, and civilians who were getting 33-35% was upgraded to 50%. That was the beginning, the starting point. The grudge started, and people started agitating. And it's almost 4 decades that people have been going all out to express their anguish on the government. Now, for the last 2 months, we've been sitting out here. The government has done nothing, despite the fact the promises made by Mr. Modi before the elections at Rewari, after the elections at the Siachen. Before, the best thing was before the serving soldiers and serving sailors in Mumbai, and this was in Siachen. Nothing has been done till today. He's keeping him mum. File was cleared for our complete one rank, one pension by the Honorable Defence Minister in February this year. Exactly what was passed by both the Houses of Parliament, what was okayed by the UPA and the NDA. We are not asking for anything else. The requirement was on length of service, rank, irrespective of date of retirement. And the benefits in future should be passed on the past veterans. Thereafter, the file was sent to Mr. Jaitley, Finance Minister. Unfortunately, he's been sitting on it since then and trying to use his hook and the tricks of the whole thing, and not allowing the thing to move forward. He's just sitting on a file, creating more problems for the nation. It's a national security. A whole lot of veterans are totally cut up, and they're not going to keep quiet the whole thing unless they get their dues. And we shall demand our dues for the entire veteran. Not only that, we'll look after the interest of serving soldiers as well, who have also been pushed against the wall since 1973.
There you go, ex-servicemen very firm on their demand of one rank, one pension. They are stating that how the present government, despite making OROP an election promise, despite the Prime Minister reiterating his commitment towards OROP before the election and also after the election in the presence of serving soldiers, has not in fact delivered on his promise of one rank, one pension,
right,
which is what they are questioning. They are saying that they are going to continue with the agitation here, and they will not allow this issue to get politicized or any political leader to make political speeches from this platform. Back to you.
Thanks, Vijay, for joining us. Of course, Rahul Gandhi is set to visit Jantar Mantar anytime soon to mark his support for one rank, one pension fight of war veterans. We'll continue tracking the story.